let's get into the topic there that I saw Deb putting in a comment before saying Daboll is over his head. Period. Let's get into Daboll because I'm with you, Deb. I'm with you. He's 100% over his head at this point. I feel like the biggest issue I have with Daboll right now, guys, is his play calling. There's two plays in specific that I want to really call out, and I want to kind of flip out about a little bit here. So early in the game, I think it was the second drive we had. There's a 4th and 1. 4th and 1, we're about, and if somebody has the exact, I don't have that with me right now, but if you want to put in the comment section, feel free. The ball was about the 40-yard line, so we're not even at midfield yet. 4th and 1. In the long run, it wasn't a 4th and a half a yard, it wasn't 4th and inches, it was a full-on yard. The Giants decided to go for it. At this point, we're down 7-0. 7-0. And for whatever reason, Brian Daboll's like, let's go for it. You got a rookie quarterback in. I'm sorry, rookie quarterback. Sorry, you got a third-string quarterback basically in there. You got, an offense that looked really bad for the first, couple plays, minus one long run in the very first play by Tyrone Tracy Jr. And you decided to go for it on 4th and 1 when the defense had already given up a touchdown the first time the Bucs got the ball. And if you don't make it, you're going to give the defense a really bad field position to try to stop them from scoring again. Like I said, they decided to go for it. Now, that alone makes no sense whatsoever. Absolutely no sense. It's a stupid move. Should never happen. But they go for it. What do? You got a rookie running back that's 5 yards of carry on average. You have a somewhat mobile quarterback in there. And then what do? You have Wan'Dale Robinson come around, do an end around, try to run for a yard. Wan'Dale Robinson. That's the guy you decide to go with. That's absolutely ridiculous, guys. First off, end around is something we've had no luck with whatsoever. Absolutely no luck. But then you decide that you're going to do it with the guy on 4th and 1. And a guy that literally is 5'8", 183 pounds, guys. 5'8", 183 pounds. That's the guy you decide to do an end around in between the guard and the tackle on a 4th and 1 on a ridiculous play you shouldn't be going for 4th down on. And of course he doesn't get it. Of course he doesn't get it. Why would you not use your rookie running back who's averaging 5 yards a carry? That's what running backs are there for, to do these short yardage things. It's part of their game. It's part of what their system is. It's part of why you have a running back. Daboll gets too cute at times for himself. He thinks he can be Mr. Fancy and do something cool. But go, look at that great play calling by Brian Daboll. Look how fancy he is. You're not fancy. You're looking stupid, dude. Cut it out. Then you go to the first drive, that the Giants had that was good in that second half. And all of a sudden, the Giants are first and goal, their first time in the red zone, let alone at goal. And the Giants decide to go ahead and do another trick play. They got Tommy DeVito out there on the right side as a wide receiver, making a wildcat kind of formation there. They snap the ball directly to Tyrone Tracy. Tyrone Tracy hands the ball off to Devin Singletary, and they fumble the ball. Why the hell, in that scenario, when everything was going good, the Giants were finally driving the ball correctly. I didn't want to say everything go good. Everything go good on that drive. Clarify that because the game's been a shit show from the whole time. But on that specific drive, everything was going well for the Giants finally, and they were finally moving the ball. And Daboll got too cute for himself again. Decided he's got to go ahead and do a trick play. He's got to show his offensive prowess off. Got to do something fancy. And fumble. Ends all of the momentum. And anybody that's watching that game, first off, I feel sorry if you were. But anybody who's watching that game had to know that the Giants were going to score in that drive. Whether a field goal or touchdown, who knows? It was 1st and 5. First goal at the 5-yard line, guys. They were going to score something, get some kind of points to the board. And instead, Daboll decides to do something stupid and loses it. Absolutely loses it. So, one of the biggest issues I have in this is 3 points right there given to the Buccaneers because of the field goal on that first, the 4th and 1 at that point. Thank God that Sean Tucker fumbled the ball and allowed the Giants to get out of there without giving up a touchdown. But that's 3 points he gave up. You take away what probably would have been a touchdown. It's the way the Giants are driving the ball on that second play. That's a 10-point swing, guys. 10-point swing. That puts the game in that scenario 20-17. That's a big difference. Now, in that scenario, that anything could have happened, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The Bucs could have done something different in the second half because they weren't up as big. The Giants could have done something different because they had more momentum. Who knows what would happen? But if you don't see how that's that important and that big of a deal to this game, then I'm sorry, you're just not watching football. You don't know football then. Because that killed any momentum for the Giants on both those scenarios. It's set up for failure right off the bat. And the guy who set them up point blank is the guy who's calling the plays. Oh, by the way, that's the head coach. By the way, that's the guy who's supposed to be an offensive guru. By the way, that's the guy supposedly the guy who can fix quarterbacks and do all these crazy things. All year long, I have said, Daboll has not lost the locker room, therefore he hasn't lost me. I've been very consistent with that. And I don't know if he's lost the locker room yet, which I got to say the defense definitely think it was playing half speed at times. I don't know if he's lost them, but he's lost me. This was the final straw for me. The play calling, which is supposed to be his thing, supposed to be how good he is, was absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. And this is not the first game he's done that. You know, when he did the 4th and 1, it probably the fumble on the handoff from Singletary from Tracy to Singletary. It reminded me of the 2-point conversion the Giants had versus the Steelers. It was the same kind of asinine, drawn-up play that just made no sense and got fancy for no freaking reason. This is what the Giants have been doing all year long. And I'm tired of it. I'm absolutely goddamn tired of it. You know, and I think it's time to say, because, you know, I wasn't, you know, big on Shane. If you guys watch the show on a regular basis, like I know some of you all in the comments there, I haven't been big on Shane in a while. And I want to move on from Shane. I'm at the point now where I also want to move on from Brian Daboll because of this. And who knows, maybe he'll do something in the next, 6 games to win me back, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. You know, but it's at this point here, it's time to clean house. And I don't want to keep on doing it. I get the sentiment Mara has that doesn't make sense to keep cleaning house. You never get continuity, you become an embarrassment. I get it. But guys, guess what? We're already a goddamn embarrassment. We're already a damn embarrassment. I'm done. I'm done with being embarrassed. I'm tired of being embarrassed. I'm tired of this team just breaking our hearts left and right. And I'm tired of seeing y'all upset as well. It's just it's not fair to any of us that we keep on dealing with this BS. This team that, quite frankly, underperforms on such a regular basis. And the asinineness of Joe Shane Hard Knocks to the stupid plays by Brian Daboll. I'm done with these two. I'm done. It is time to move on.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.